Hello everyone, welcome to Ocean Cafe. Now today I am going to solve two equations with you, and these are the ones that students usually struggle with. Now do you think you need logarithm to solve these exponential equations? No, not today. Right? In this video, I will show you a simple way of solving them by just using the laws of indices. So no logs required. So let's dive in. So let's start off with this first equation. So I previously recorded another video on using laws of indices, right? So those questions are a little simpler compared to this one. Yeah, so over here, if you can see from the equations here alone, right? By using the basic laws, it's not going to help us to solve this equation. So what we are going to do over here is I'm going to focus on two particular laws. All right, it's basically law number 3 and law number 4. And at the same time, I am also going to apply the same trick. All right, that is we must be able to identify the same base. So over here, you can see that it is not easy to have a same base. All right, because you look at 4, 27, and 6, they do not have any common base. But what can we do then? All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make use of law number 3 and number 4 to help me to achieve and to find the same base. Yeah, so what I'm going to start off with is, if you can see from 4, right? 4, I can rewrite it as 2 square. So if I rewrite it, all right, this will give me 2 square and then to the power of 2x. And then similarly, I can easily rewrite 27 as 3 cubed. All right, and then for the 6, I just leave it. All right, I just expand the index. So by doing this, right, what I'm going to do is I just want to simplify the left hand side. So when I do that, you will notice that I'm able to get 2 to the power of 4x. By doing this, I am actually applying law number 3. Yeah, so once I've done with this, again, I apply law number 3. I simplify the second term. So which I will get 3 to the power of 4x. So right hand side, no change. Now, so what I would like all of you to take a look, all right, is for the left hand side here. So you will notice that they do have something in common. All right, so both expression, both terms, right? All right, they have different bases, but they have the same index. So for this, right, if you actually take a look, I can actually apply law number 4. So law number 4 is basically have common index, isn't it? So by applying law number 4, left hand side, I'm able to rewrite, and this will give me 2 times 3 to the power of 4x. So with this, I'm able to get, all right, to the base of 6. So once I'm able to simplify this, right, you notice that both left hand and right hand side, I am able to get the same base. So over here, the common base for this question is actually 6. So what I need to do is, because since the base is the same, right? So therefore, I know that the index has to be the same. So hence, all right, by solving the simple linear equation now, I'm able to get x is equals to 1. So this question is easily done. So again, you notice all I need is to apply law number 3 and law number 4 to simplify until I'm able to identify the common base. So hopefully you find this useful. So let's move on to the second equation. Right, so over here you can see the left hand side, all right, the base is 2, and the right hand side the base is 7, so they have nothing in common. So a lot of students, what they will do is they will jump in and trying to apply laws of logarithm. So like I mentioned earlier on at the start, so this question here, no logarithm is required. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to apply law number 1, and then later on in the process, you notice that I will need to apply law number 7 as well. All right, so let's move on. Now, so over here, a very powerful trick that I think all of you should know, all right, that is by using law number 1, which is the reverse. That means how am I going to split the index? Yeah, so over here, I'm going to do this to the first term to the power of x plus 4. So I'm going to split the index, and this will give me to the power x times to the power of 4 by using law number 1. So I'm going to do the same, right, to the second term. So what I'm going to have is I'm able to rewrite this as to the power of x times to the power of 1. and then right hand side no change. Now, so at this point, I'm not too sure if you're able to observe that left hand side now there is a common term, which is 2 to the power of x. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to factorize out this common term. So by doing this, I will have 2 to the power of 4, which is equals to 16, and 2 to the power of 1 will give me a 2. So I factorize out the 2 to the power of x, and then right hand side remain. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to simplify, all right, until I get to the power of x is equals to 7 over 14. And by rewriting this, I'm able to get, all right, the right hand side is equals to half, right? So over here, you notice I'm able to write it as the same base. Yeah, so what is the same base? The base is simply equals to 2. So which means I'm going to applying law number 7 to rewrite half as 2 to the power of negative 1. So since both sides have the same base, then therefore I am able to equate the index, and this give me x is equals to negative 1, and I am able to solve this question very easily. So what is the most important step, all right, for this question, which is simply law number 1. So do be very familiar with this law number 1. All right, this is a very powerful trick, right, by splitting the index of the term. So I hope this gives you some insight on how to solve equations like this without using logarithm. So with this, I hope you find this video useful. All right, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. All right, bye.